Thank you. A top elected official in a southern Wisconsin county announced that he will run for Wisconsin governor in 2026. Washington County Executive Republican Josh Schoemann is the first candidate from either major party to announce their candidacy. Democratic Governor Tony Evers has not yet said whether he will seek a third term. Evers has repeatedly said he will announce his intentions after the state budget is passed and signed into law. Schoemann was elected as county executive in 2020 after working as a county administrator and county manager for 6 years. He's a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom and received an honorable discharge in October of 2008 from the Army National Guard. According to his biography on the county website, Schoemann is expected to formally announce his candidacy in West Bend this Sunday.